All right, before we get too far into things, let's look at a thing called Commerce Marketplace. It's located next to the help section in the admin bar. So what the marketplace is it's kind of like you would think of the App Store on your phone. Basically, it's a place where there's a bunch of different, what we call Drupal modules, which we explained earlier, a place for them all to live. What you'll find is going through any platform, and what makes Drupal Commerce unique about that is you'll have needs that are outside of what comes default. Well, this is where a lot of those needs live. So you can see there on the left sidebar, there's a bunch of categories of different modules or additions you can add to your site. And we're going to show you a little bit of more information of what's inside each of those sections here. We're not going to go through installing any of these currently, but just know that there is information provided in future videos of how to install some of these modules.
And what you're going to need to do to use this is click the sign up. And the important thing to keep in mind is you don't have to do this. You don't have to sign up and register your account or your site with Commerce Guys. However, doing this makes it a little easier to find and install modules. This is not the only place you can find Drupal modules. In fact, the bigger place is on the actual Drupal.org website, and we'll cover that in future sections as well, because the Commerce Marketplace is really a collection of Drupal Commerce related modules. There may be other things you want to do on your website that is not technically e-commerce related, but does add features and allow you to really extend your website. So I'll go ahead and just walk through creating the account here just so you can see and decide for yourself if this is something that you want to do. Here it's just going to ask you to connect your site. And right now this is not actually, your in-site isn't going to have this URL. That you're going to change that, but for now it'll go ahead and allow you to connect your development site. This is just going to connect the site in your Commerce Guys account, and now it says your site has been successfully configured. And we can go ahead and let's just find a service or a module that we can add on so we can just look at what that might look like.
So this is a module page with more information on how to download. As you can see there's a quick overview of what the module actually is and how it can help your site. So there's a video created. All these are going to be slightly different depending on the information provided, but it's going to give you at least a good idea of what this module will do.
And some of these modules, almost all the modules themselves are free, but some of them may be connected to third-party services that require either additional money.
Right.
It could be a one-time payment or a recurring monthly payment.
Right here is the installation guide. This is just basically providing you exactly what it says, information on how to get the module installed and set up on your site. And like we mentioned, again, we will show you how to install one of these later on.
There's also a videos page that just walks through or provides some videos on the module itself, and a knowledge base page which often shows just helpful articles and links on learning about this module. The one important button you would need is this download button. So what this would allow you to do is you could download this, and then you could then re-upload this to your site, and then you could install this with a few clicks of your mouse. And so that's it for Commerce Marketplace. We're not going to install anything right now because everything that we have is currently there, and we're going to go through some of the other admin sections in future videos.